This is page 220. Actually, it's I think through 223 or something. It's a few pages here. This is the beginning of Unit 17. We're using more triads within a key. No big deal. At the bottom of 220, excuse me, they're giving you the triads. Okay, all whole notes, doesn't matter. Two sharps, we're in minor. Two sharp minor is B minor. Because D major has two sharps, and the B minors are the relative minors, two sharps, C sharp and F sharp. Plus, we're probably using harmonic minor, which means when we get to an A, we're going to use A sharps. And you're just playing the chords and using those notes. The fingering you use whatever. It's interested in the notes. And then up the next one, we have C sharps, and then the next one, F sharps, and then here, and then here. Now, the A sharp is not in the key signature. A is the 7th step of the scale, and we're using harmonic minor, so we're raising that up. So they're all sharps. Here, and then here, and again, A sharp, and here. And those, basically, it's just a triad using the notes within the key of B minor, or whatever key you're in. And they do the same thing in the left hand. On page 221, they have some technique things for you. It's like the thumb under. I prefer you do it the way I do it in the scale videos, but that's what they're doing. It's this fingering for the scale. If you were to go on up, that's what you would do. That's all. Okay, and then the second one is here. Bass clef, same thing in the right hand. You think, what? What happened there? Because they're different. Well, it's the melodic minor. Melodic minor, F minor has 4 flats, but when you go up, you raise the 6th or 7th step. You're playing naturals. They're not. Then here. Oh no, never mind. Well, again, it's kind of a melodic minor or harmonic minor, or they're different minors. And so this kind of is that's harmonic minor. Because we raised the 7th step, so instead of an E flat, it's an E natural. But going up, they've raised the 6th and 7th step. Like melodic minor going up. It's not melodic minor going down because we raised the 7th step. Melodic minor going down would have an E flat in it. That's melodic minor. But this is harmonic going down, melodic going up. Okay. Number 3, let's go on. Now we're back to treble clef, and here it's broken chords, really. And I stay out here, so I use 2nd finger when I can on black key. You can finger it in the book or however you want to do it. Left hand, same thing. For number 4. The idea is you're getting accustomed to playing the notes in the key. You're not worrying, oh, is this note a B flat? Is that flatted or not flatted? I'm just playing the notes in the scale. Unless I'm using the natural minor, I could use E flats. So I'm just playing those notes in whatever they're doing. Number 5 at the bottom, we're back here. 2 sharps, B minor, C sharps and F sharps. And if I run into A's, I'm probably going to do an A sharp instead, because A is the 7th step. And here, I want you to do, that's the fingering for the scale. Here, it's the fingering for an E minor scale. And measure 9, it's the fingering for the F sharp minor scale. And then just the fingering for the scale of whatever key it was. And of course, with the left hand, gotta have the left hand too, don't you know? It's down here. Starts out with 2 sharp. Remember, It's fourth finger now because if you're going to do the scale, it would be fourth finger. It's for the exercise. I mean, if you run across this passage in a piece of music, you would not finger it with fourth finger. You'd finger it somehow. Finger it however you wanted to, but this is an exercise for the scale fingering. So that. And up here, again, because it would be fourth finger. Well, no. If this is an E minor scale, I'm not starting with fourth finger. I'm starting with fifth. But I think part of this exercise is to go over the fourth, or to use the fourth finger on all of these, regardless of the key. It's just that first one, you really would use fourth finger in the scale, because you'd start out with fourth finger. However, keep going. It's measure 9, you're down here. Down here. On page 222, they want you to practice some scales in what they call group 2. Whatever, knock yourself out. Again, I don't group the keys, I just take them all, everybody's equal here. They're doing the keys of B and F. Minor. B minor is here, it's 2 sharps, it's relative to D major. 2 sharps, and the F minor is here, it's relative to A flat minor, it's 4 flats. Okay. I want you to practice those scales. Now, I have scale videos, I prefer to use those. However, when you're first learning a scale, just do it 1 octave. Get comfortable with just doing the scale and knowing which notes are in the scale first before you go to 2 octaves. Same thing with the arpeggios. They want you to do the arpeggios. For the B minor arpeggios, I use fourth finger, by the way. And what, the F minor? Again, fourth finger. I encourage you to use the scale videos I have on those. 1 octave up and down is fine. It's the tremolo and trill exercises that will do you the most good in those videos, as well as the accents and work on the wrist. Okay. Now on page 223, they're giving you the written out scales and arpeggios, which is fine if you're not going to use my videos for it. I don't like using music for scales and arpeggios because I want to focus on the keyboard, what the hands are doing, and what it feels like. I don't want to have to worry about reading notes here. I'll recognize them in the music when I get to them, but when I'm just working on scales and arpeggios themselves, I don't use music. So I still prefer you to use the scale and arpeggio videos I have. And the links to those playlists are in pretty much every description of every video, almost. You just bookmark the playlist link or save it as something and go there when you need one. They're in the order of the circle of fifths, so good luck figuring out what you want if you don't know the circle of fifths. You know, you're adding a sharp or taking a flat away. That's what it is.